Hello everyone, we are back.
So we just saw a giant upset. Not a lot of people thought that Jerome would actually win this, especially 2-0, and it looks like, if I'm gonna take a quick look at here, that 25,000 points have been lost in this series. So that's of course a huge number.
But for this game we have on the left side of the map in the color blue, Umeu, also known as Armada, playing Ottoman. While on the right, in the color red, we have RickyTickyTembo playing the British. Ottoman going straight for a TP, of course, very normal. He actually has a Silk Road deck, it seems.
Silk Road deck with advanced TP and Silk Road, definitely interesting.
I feel like that's not very smart on this map. I mean, there's only 2 TPs you can really take. I think this one is too close to the TC.
Yes, and also too dangerous to take.
I guess it might just be like his standard Ottoman deck.
That could indeed be. So what do we expect from this matchup? I think Ottoman trying to do some ace-2 pressure.
He does have a lot of H2 military cards. He has both Abyss gun upgrades. He also has... Oh, he has 3 Abyss gun upgrades, never mind. So, yeah, that's a lot of Abyss gun upgrades. Take a look at some treasures. Ooh, Tomahawk actually being taken by the British here, which might be pretty relevant if he can get it. It might deny the Ottoman for a base, or at least pressure it.
If it would deny a second trade post for Ottoman, it would definitely be a huge influence.
3 villas for Ottoman.
Yes, so nothing very special happening.
Brit doesn't have a deck selected yet, it seems.
He just got his first shipment, so...
Oh wait, no, never mind, it was the British that sent the 3 villas. Wait. I feel like the UI might be a bit bugged in recordings, but...
Yes,
But at least we have UI, it's better than before.
Yeah, definitely true, still on screen share though.
Yeah, it's of course very awkward. Finally we're getting the British deck. Colonial Militia is going to be pretty relevant maybe, depending how aggressive Umeu decides to play. Yeah, British also just shipping 3 villagers, very normal. Did British start with anything besides a manor house? Doesn't look like it. And he did get Tomahawk.
Yeah, definitely nice for him if he can scout a forward base with it, or maybe deny a building.
It's also a nice wood treasure here that... why am I pinging? That that the Brit player might go for. Wood is pretty nice for them, of course. Manor house is giving them an extra villager.
Yes, I'm hoping he will scout it in time, and...
I think he already saw it. Wait, no, that's... it's just out of range of his DC.
Yeah.
Ottoman taking 90 foot here, but the Tomahawk is nearby. I might actually
He's
do a lot of
already
damage
aging
here.
though, so 90 foot isn't as big as it would be a minute ago. Looks like RickyTickyTembo trying to steal it. He should just shoot the bear 2 times now, I would say. Oh,
yeah, and
just
also
use his crack shot.
quite a bit of damage to the Explorer actually.
Yes, Tomahawk also doing a lot of damage.
The Brit player is still not aging up though.
Now he's aging. He's got all his villagers on wood.
I guess it's because there's a villager in queue, we don't see the age up.
Just yet. He should probably try to pick up that coin crate and build a market.
That's what he's doing at the moment.
So yeah, Ottoman can definitely go do a fortress based play against British, but of course British can perhaps scout it and try to do some damage before his fortress.
Umeu is going for a second TP, and this Tomahawk just barely didn't scout it.
That's why I said you should probably just put your Tomahawk right on the TP and might even be able to deny it by killing the
I would
hero.
put the Tomahawk like somewhere here, just patrol up and down to scout potential forward bases and the TP.
Yes.
Maybe this house will see it once it goes up.
Probably not. Anyways, Ottoman can also go for H2 play, of course, with Abyss Guns and Janissaries, and that's definitely a very strong option. There's Abyss Gun, can 2 or 3 shot a longbowman or a musketeer, and are really a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, for sure. Now the Explorer is gonna scout this TP though, but it's too late, it's already gone up, and I mean, the Tomahawk can still do some damage with, I suppose, together with the Explorer, but nowhere near as much as if he had called it while building, especially because Umeu's Explorer is pretty low on HP. Or was before Colonial kicked in.
700 coin the first card, so definitely going to indicate
Fortress, especially because he has exactly 300 coin as well.
yes, but he did age with 200 coin, so the 300 coin he gathered is a bit too much, right?
I think it was combined with his chests that he got. He was gonna have like 300 and. No wait, yeah, he's gonna have quite a bit too much coin actually.
Yeah,
it's not the worst, I suppose. He can use it to make some Janissaries in transition.
Yeah, but you want to be as fast as possible, so you rather don't have any gold too much.
I think, yeah, it was actually from treasures, the coin he got too many.
By the way, what is your settings? Are they on high or low?
They're on the lowest at the moment.
Okay, because the recording is still going so slow.
I can't put it lower than this.
Okay. Yeah, it looks ugly, so. 700 coin now on the floor, and he's going to pick that up and be aging in a few seconds. Meanwhile, RickyTickyTembo got a stable and a tower up in his base. So definitely going to try something a bit more defensive here. Maybe
no market
get some
upgrades for either of them yet. Both players shipping 700 wood. And yeah, Umeu is going to go to Fortress pretty soon here. The Tomahawk annoying some villagers here.
Well, definitely helps.
The Scout, that's 4 Hussar, right?
Hussars. Yes. Of course not going for the fast age up, but going up with 4 Hussars. And that is going to help him catch the Hussar from RickyTickyTembo when they come out.
Does Ottoman even have the fast age up? I don't think they do.
Ottoman definitely has the fast age up, yes.
They do?
But
Okay.
it's just not so good when you're doing the very fast fortress, because you don't have any shipments available. You still need to build houses and infrastructure, so you rather have a few Hussar.
Umeu actually going for a 135 experience treasure here, which can be quite nice. Once he reaches Fortress, he can have a lot of shipments if he has that one.
Yeah, that's like half another shipment. And even Stagecoach coming up, RickyTickyTembo does not have a trading post, so he probably thinks, I'm just going to go for a Stagecoach.
Oh, it's really awkward it's playing this though. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Usually it plays pretty fast once everything's on lowest.
5 Hussar being scouted by the tower now.
Oh, he's actually getting Stagecoach.
Yes, I just said that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to mess a bit with the settings because I'm trying to
I
fix it,
saw.
but
5 Hussar have been scouted by Umeu, so barracks coming up.
And 5 Jans actually being shipped. That's an H2 card. I'm not sure why he's shipping that.
Probably wants to have it on his forward tower and either try to harass some villagers right now or try to defend against Hussar.
Eric's coming down for Brits here. I think that's a bit too late actually. He needs infantry and he needs it fast because you can't just hold the Ottoman FF with just cavalry. Although he might deny the barracks here if he's fast. Ah, no, it goes up.
He does not deny the barracks, but he's going to lose 2 villagers, and for Ottoman especially, that's like half his economic potential. 2 villagers, only got 15 left, but so, of course on the other hand Ottoman doesn't really need his villagers, he only needs them to like gather crates, so most of their strength come from the trade posts and the shipments, and
yeah, especially now that he has stagecoach. At this point I think the player
the
should
4
just...
Hussar coming out at just the right time, catching all the Hussar from RickyTickyTembo. If with the right micro he should be able to get them all, but RickyTickyTembo also managing to save his Hussar by putting them back. Definitely doing a nice fight here.
Yeah, I think Ricky needs to take this third TP actually, he has the wood for it. Just, you know, try to benefit a bit from your opponent's stagecoach. And yeah, for sure Ricky doing a lot more damage than he should have been able to do here.
Yeah, Ricky only lost 1 Hussar so far, while he's under the town center fire of Umeu, so not a good trade for Umeu at all.
I think this is going slower and slower with every minute that's passing.
Yeah, it's going very slow this moment. I really hope it won't be a 30-minute game.
Pause it and make sure that everything is lowest. Ah, V-Sync is still on. Okay, that might help. Okay, yeah, the V-Sync does speed it up a bit. Yeah, I feel like Ricky is gonna have a pretty hard time holding this. Very soon the Ottoman player is just gonna have so much stuff. And he's gonna try and fight it with musketeers, it seems, but I feel like that's a mistake.
Coming up.
I mean, these Janissaries are gonna be veteran.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Janissaries right now. Sitting on 17 Janissaries. But of course, if Brits has got a few more musketeers or decides to mix him some longbowmen, they might not be too useful.
I feel like these Janissaries, once they get veteran, are just going to be too difficult for Brits to deal with. They're going to be so much stronger than the Brit musketeers. Especially if he also ships the Janissary combat. Stable probably going to go down here. By the way, we can hear you typing. Five Hussars being shipped next for Umeu, and I mean, Ricky just can't really do anything. He just has to sit in his TC with some villagers and try to pick off some units before he goes in here.
He's only sitting on 50 musketeers so far, so if he's going to try to take this, he has got the tower and he's got Minutemen available, so he should be able to hold this.
Also, there's 15 villagers with
10
TC,
musketeers
so
coming out.
He can hold this. The TC fire and the outposts are doing a lot of damage here, but he's idling a lot of villagers in these TC for this. 2 falconets actually coming for Umeu next. 6 longbow for the Brit player.
6 bone for the long Brit player, and definitely going to spell go time for him. He got a military lead. It's not very big, but it should be enough to fight back Umeu.
He is actually somewhat running out of in-base hunts as well, so he really needs to take this 30 P though, in my opinion. It's 200 wood for just 4 villagers. Because you don't have to pay for the stagecoach.
Yes, he already
yourself.
got the stagecoach, of course.
If your opponent is so nice on this map to get stagecoach, just build the TP in your TC. It's 4 villagers, 200 wood, very efficient.
Yes, but a very nice shot from the falconets, a lot of musketeers being damaged. Not a few shots, a few going down also.
Yeah, and this is going to be the problem. I'm not sure how Brit is going to deal with this. Veteran Jans coming in as well now. And I'm not sure how he is going to deal with Falconet Janissary in H2 as British. He can't make Dragoons, he can't make Culverins, he has to basically rely on Hussar or Musketeers just going in there.
Yeah, if he gets a good Hussar flank, he could try to take him out. I mean, right now would be a perfect time for that, but he doesn't have any
Hussar
Hussar
in position here in case that happens. They are scouting this position, making sure no Hussar can sneak by. Also, the stable was sieged down earlier.
Yes, so the only chance he has to take down those falconets is with pure force, or maybe use the longbow in range.
Yeah, the longbows, of course, do have a pretty high range. They have 22, while the falconet has 26. The problem is the longbow have so few hit points. The falconets can do a lot of damage to them if they try to take it out like that.
Yeah, it looks like Ricky has no answer so far, and 5 Abysskin going next, which is going to be a good advantage against the infantrymen. 6 musketeers, all the
He's
villagers
even pulling
going
the
in,
villagers
and this is
in
go
now.
time. He's now going to try to take out his falconets with the villagers, but I'm not quite sure it's going to be enough. I mean, the villagers are going down very quickly, trying to get in melee combat, but even then the falconets just keep shooting. The longbowmen in the back doing damage, but the falconets doing a massive shot and killing a lot of units. And still 2 falconets are up, and all the villagers
Even
are
if
down.
he takes down these falconets, there's still 16 veteran janissaries here.
Yes, and the economic population of them are now on the same level, both on 20 villagers.
Yeah, this
Still
is
2 falconets
here. He didn't kill a
Both
single of the
falconets.
falcons.
What HP? 3 HP from the
3.
second falconet.
And the Bricklayer just has nothing left. And the Abyss guns haven't even arrived yet. They're idle at the tower. Umeu even getting some extra market upgrades now.
Yeah, when Ottoman is going for the market upgrade, I mean, he has got a villager lead, so at this point it's just GG.
Just gonna speed it up a bit. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
seconds more.
Well, GG.
So, yeah, Umeu wins game number 1. So let's go to the next game. So yeah, it seems that in the top left, Ricky is playing Russia, while in the bottom right, Umeu is playing Spain. I'm not sure if we have seen a Spain game on this map yet.
Well, I don't think I have.
We'll have to see
So-
what he has planned, but I would assume it's some sort of fast fortress.
Yes, I already called the fast fortress for Spain, and for Ricky, I would say he's going to try some H2 play.
Yeah, you know, blockhouses, indies, tree chokes, the very useful stuff on this map, very normal. Most people do it, either with India or with Russia, some even with Portuguese, just, you know, control these tree chokes and then you have a lot of map control.
So, can you take a quick look? Whoa, very interesting Russian deck
It's
actually.
actually very economically focused. 3 H1 eco cards.
Yeah, and the second age milk card, so going for the long game.
Yeah, he has 2 milk cards in his deck. The only thing missing is advanced mill.
Advanced mill, yes, of course, the FFF.
No, that's with Aztec.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Anyways, can you take a quick look at the treasures they've gotten and that are left?
Ooh, look at Spain's deck. He might be going natives.
Yeah, natives or Carrick units.
Spain starting with a market, getting hunting dogs. Let's take a look at the treasures. 40 wood for Ricky, 50 food for Umeu, a lot of beaver treasures of course. 50 food for Umeu, 40 wood for Umeu. Umeu actually getting a lot of good treasures. He of course is Spain, so he has the hunting dog as an extra scouting unit.
He's got hunting dogs, of course. And Russia also sitting on hunting dogs. From the early market.
Russia does not have hunting dogs, I think. No, he does not. He does have the market though, but he's not getting hunting dogs just yet.
He got hunting dogs. Oh yes, I mean Spain.
Spain
it
has
was Russia.
hunting dogs, but
Russia has hunting dogs.
wait, Oh, it's because of this awkward flag here. Never mind. Yeah, it's Russia that has hunting dogs, Spain does
Yes. So
Oh, that's
Russia
confusing.
has hunting dogs and Spain has one hunting dog. So definitely a hunting dog advantage for Russia here.
not. Very standard cards as the first shipment. I'm gonna stick on Ricky's view because then this stupid flag does not confuse me.
Yes, I understand. So Umeu already aging. Ricky still has to gather another 100 food. Didn't manage to pick up a food treasure in H1, I believe.
I think he got one, or it might have been a wood one. Yeah, it was wood. Never mind. My voice is still a bit dead from yesterday. Sorry, guys.
Yes, mine is too, but
Yeah, there's not much to say for now. I think this is still going slower than it should, though.
yeah, it's not really that
Ooh,
exciting.
and there we go. He is getting a
He's
native
going
DP.
for the natives. Oh, and suddenly it's very.
These are the
exciting match.
Klamafs. These are skirmishers. You can also get an economic upgrade. Oh, it's actually scouted by Russia. He can
Yes,
also get
He
food
might put a
crates.
blockhouse right on top of it.
Ooh, it's actually a pretty good upgrade, but it's H3. He needs it's 25% damage for issues. Oh, making hunting dogs, denying the
Hunting
this
dogs, yeah.
forward villager.
And he's actually getting scared away. He says, okay, I'm not gonna build a blockhouse right there.
Making a defensive one, and to be honest, that's probably the smartest plan with a native TP like this. This probably means that Umeu wants to play very aggressive.
Seeing somebody in the chat saying these fast fortress builds are so boring, well, does it look like this game is going to be very boring because we see Klemev here.
And
even the
Nutka.
Nutkas.
Does he have pioneers in his deck? Okay, he does not, so he's not going for some sort of crazy villager timing push with like Nutkas.
Yeah, that would have been absolutely great, but of course H2 native can actually be pretty powerful, especially if you don't know what to do against it and if you haven't scouted in time.
Yeah, natives of course have the advantage, kind of like a Russian blockhouse. You can build this before reaching H2, so you can start making military units as soon as you age up.
Yes, and we see 700 wood being shipped. He aids up with 500 wood, so he can build a lot of natives just from the crates he got. And after that, going to be the card that gives... oh, he just switched cards, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He was planning on sending the card Native Treaties, where you get a shipment of native warriors from each different allied tribe. So from each different native you've allied with, so both the
Nutka and the
Nutka
Klamaf.
and the Klemev. But he's now switched it over to 5 villagers, and maybe after that he will go and do
5 Cossacks for Russia. If he takes the other native TPs as well, is he going to get more units then?
no,
From the
no,
ship.
that is not how it works. It used
It's
to be that
the
case.
tribe that matters.
Yes, in Nilla it used to be for every post you have, and there you have strategies where you just have 3 Cheyenne or Comanchero, and you send that one and you get a lot of units. But in TED, I believe, or in Ri, I'm not quite sure when it was exactly nerfed, it's nerfed to each different tribe, so you need at
Yeah, it was
least
already a
2
bit too
tribes
strong.
to be worth it. Are there even maps with 3 different tribes on them?
I'm sure there's some.
I can't think of any map, but of course
It might not be an official map, of course, but I'm sure there is one.
maybe Garza can make a map with 5 different tribes just to make the card more viable. So here we see the Nutka coming in to defend against the Cossacks. Cossacks trying to siege down the stable, but not gonna work. The Nutka can do a lot of damage against Cossacks. So.
They actually only do 20, it's not even that much.
Only 20, yes, but for the low cost.
Oh yeah, for sure, but I think a pike actually is better than... Well, the Nutka has a little more HP than the pike.
It's got a lot of HP. 200 is very good.
Yeah. Also making some Klamafs now.
Yes, going for the skirmisher pikeman combo.
Yeah, and these
700
skirmishers
wood
are
skirmisher.
accurate to a long range.
Yeah, long range.
Being 16,
range.
which is the same as a Strellet, I think.
No, Strellet has got 14, but
Ah,
still
okay.
16. The same as a Musketeer, basically. No,
He's
wait.
actually getting Hussar as well now. So he's going for the native plus Hussar. Sick combo.
Yes. And meanwhile, it looks like Russia doing 700 wood, trying to get a bit of eco up. Yeah, the military graph is very confusing. The military unit population is still on 0 for
Natives
Umeu.
don't count as population,
Yes,
of course.
especially.
And neither do these war dogs.
I think there should be like a recalculated military unit population where you count natives. ASAP, if you hear this, go out and make that, please.
I'm not sure if that's possible.
Not sure either.
I don't know exactly how the UI works. The thing is, like, natives don't... They just straight up don't take a population, so I'm not sure if you can make them...
Now the native treaty is coming, and we will see a lot of units then coming out. And
Yeah, I'm assuming he's gonna get Nootka and Klamaths, because those are the tribes he has.
yes, but he might be pushing out once that shipment's arrived.
Ooh, and he did get the Klamath work efforts, which I think is the economic upgrade.
10% more.
Something like that, yeah. It's basically eco-theory.
That's definitely good. Does it have downsides or not?
No, it just costs 100 food, 100 wood, 100 coin. So it's basically a slightly cheaper Imperial bureaucracy.
Yes, definitely a good card.
Native release has arrived, and yeah, we see some Nootka here, some Klamaths. Yeah, I basically got 4 pike, 4 skirm for an H2 shipment, which is pretty good. Especially if you can get some upgrades for them, and I'm not sure if Spain has any native upgrade shipments. Eco Theory being shipped for Russia. I feel like there's better cards he could ship here. Boyars, Strelets, just anything really.
But it looks like he wants to draw it out in a long game, but Yumi already pushing here now, and he's got.
Yumi
I think he's got a big
very
military
strong
lead.
army with his natives.
Can you maybe put it on military units, the UI? Because I've no idea how many units they both have because of the natives.
I usually put it in just on all units, but sure.
Yeah, so 10 of those skirmishers are definitely going to help it. And 18 Nootka just tearing down the blockhouse. with
Yeah,
the
these things have
siege damage,
30 siege,
siege.
so... And yeah, I mean, there's just so much stuff for Umeu here. These Klamaths doing a lot of damage, times 2 against these musketeers.
Yes, looks like the skirmish is doing a lot of damage, and meanwhile the Nootka with 230 HP just going to tank all the damage. Maybe he's got even some of them in cover mode, which I would definitely like to see. The skirmishers meanwhile in the back just dealing all the damage, and the Hussar too.
8 pike for Umeu, putting on even more siege pressure here.
Yes, it looks like Umeu wants to finish this game. Even 6 Roleros after that.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure if it's needed. I don't think that Ricky can actually hold this. I mean, there's still a lot of Hussar here. And his blockhouse is gonna go down to these Nootka, and soon the the pikemen. And his entire eco is just idled at the moment. More
Yes.
Nootka coming in. 30 Strelets finally, but I think that's too late. He needed those earlier to deal with the Nootka.
And trying to get up a new blockhouse, but as soon as this one is down, he will probably just continue on his rampage and try to get that blockhouse down. So I'm not quite sure if it's going to help him.
The pikemen are even idle here, and now the rods come out. And I mean, maybe he can hold this push, but if he does, he is going to be so crippled.
Yes, the Spain economy is actually ahead right now.
Especially
Also
because of
probably
the
because
native
of the-
upgrade he got.
Yeah, the Nootka upgrade cancels out the Eco Fury.
Yeah, and he also just has decent market upgrades as well. And yeah, Ricky resigns, so The series goes 2-0
11-11
to Umeu. Oops, I forgot to hit the scoreboard. Anyway, Umeu won 2-0.
Yeah. Was an interesting game with the Noot kind of Klamath. We have seen them before on this map, but it's always nice to see a bit of native play.
Quickly before I go crazy, just turn up the graphics. This is so much better. But anyway, that will be it for today. Shame, of course, we had that second game in Ottoman versus Jerome, where it basically was decided already due to the rotator mods.
Yes,
but they were nice, they played it out, so you still got to see the game. But we hope to see you guys next time.
Yes, definitely. See you guys later, and thank you for casting with me, Chris.
You're welcome, and before I forget, this was the ESOC Autumn Tournament. And yeah, we hope to see you next time again.
Yeah,
still.
And by the way, click that donate button. Because we need to keep these tournaments going.
Yeah, these are of course funded by the people that watch. That is you, the viewers. But anyway, goodbye.
Yeah, see you later.